The answer is the price you will get, pure and simple. A good broker will generate a price materially above what a seller can achieve on his own. A broker's contacts, expertise, time commitment, and probably most importantly, the competitive process he will generate will yield an optimum result. The difference between the price a good broker brings to the table and what a seller can achieve on his own will always far exceed a brokerage fee. This is the very worst way to sell a business. In the absence of a competitive process, you really have no way of knowing if the price and terms are best for you. While the party contacting you might very well be well-intentioned and in fact be a very good fit for your business, pricey offers could really be a fraction of your value. We are scrupulously detail-oriented in assessing a business and focusing on a very limited number of deals at any one time. As a consequence, our track record is unique among business brokers. Having been both a seller and buyer of numerous manufacturing businesses and having owned, operated, and sold a successful manufacturing business, I understand the process and perhaps most importantly, I understand the thought process of buyers, sellers, and owners. I very rarely get surprised. The answer is absolutely, and this is by far a most common transaction. In fact, I sold my own business this way. A transaction that keeps you and your team in place after the sale is always possible. A good broker can find you a buyer to provide you with liquidity, who will finance your growth, and who will not play a day-to-day role in your company if that's what you prefer. You only get one chance at a first impression. A sales document is your first impression. A document that accurately paints a clear portrait of your business is essential. The broker that paints this picture should have some knowledge of manufacturing so that he gets it right without your having to take time to educate him. And a good broker will be able to put your company's financials in a matrix that enables a reader to quickly understand the numbers without huge need for clarification. Any good broker should be willing to explain their process in such a way that you are satisfied it will not interfere with management's ability to operate normally. They should be able to gather the required information and make initial contact with buyers with a minimal time commitment from you and your team. Price is a multiple of your cash flow, your profit before interest, taxes, depreciation, amortization, commonly referred to as EBITDA. Factors that affect this multiple are your revenue, your customer concentration, the markets you serve, and your management team. Generally, a $10 million company will demand a higher multiple than a $2 million company. Customer concentration might be a negative, but not necessarily. It depends on who your customers are and the nature of your relationship with your customers. The markets you serve affect multiple. Some markets have a greater growth potential and stronger margins than others. Questions like, how hard would it be for your customers to resource? And to what degree do your customers depend on you for design, for short lead time response? These have a strong bearing on multiple. And finally, multiple is affected by your management team. A team that provides buyers with confidence that past performance will continue, and one that the buyer believes has the potential of taking the business to the next level, will always have a positive effect on multiple.